Good evening, YouTube people. Well, it looks like our weather, like we're coming out from underneath that atmospheric river finally. That was a trip and a half. My friend who lives out toward the beach, out Ocean Beach Highway, way out there, like in Gray's River, she lives like on a floodplain, and it was on the news this morning. She had posted yesterday on Facebook that the Coast Guard, she had to call to get somebody rescued off of the roof of their truck. It's actually like a Jeep thing that was in her pasture. They tried to drive through the water on the road and got swept off. And yeah, it was pretty gnarly. And the Coast Guard helicopter had to come and rescue them. So, and the water's finally going down at her place. So that's good. Anyhow, I got a whining dog over here, and I've got a full box of seeds that I've gotten in. And it's funny, I got a lot for our seed library. And so these came in from Amy. I absolutely love that card. I am a big horse freak, if people didn't know that. And she says, I should have, or I can't get it down here close. I should have put 23 on all the labels. But anyway, she said that, she wanted to donate seeds. And so she did. I'm going to keep that card too because I really like it. And we got Castelluto Genovese. And remember, keep in mind, these are for our seed library in Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous. Evans Purple Pear. And I mean, look at the number of seeds she's put in there. Oh, my ring's turned around. And, people are going to be checking out 5 seeds. So there's a lot there that people can check out. So I'm really, really happy about that. I'm instead of taking these all off of this bubble wrap, I think I'll just do it like this. And then there's Dr. White Cheese and cream sausage. And that's cool because I was going to donate some cream sausage too, but I didn't have very many, so I'm glad she did that. And then Everglades and Ananas Noir, black pineapple. I've grown those before. Bob has asked me several times if I'm going to grow those again. And I do got seeds for them, in my own seed bank. But, I mean, if anybody checks those out, they're in for a treat because those things are really good. I grew them one year. And they must be good because Bob doesn't really care much for tomatoes, but that's one variety that he has asked me for repeatedly. And then Rowena, she did a donation for our seed library as well. And this is upside down. This is funny. And so she sent in Hawaiian pineapple and cosmic eclipse. And then, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch here. We've got Dwarf Pink Passion. Here, this might be easier. Dwarf Metallica. That's going to be a high demand one, I'm sure. There's another Dwarf Pink Passion. More Cosmic Eclipse. And Hawaiian Pineapple. And then, another Metallica. More Pink Passion. More Cosmic Eclipse. And more Hawaiian Pineapple. Rowena, these are fantastic. Thank you so much. These are a very, very welcome addition to our seed library. And a very generous member of Heirloom Tomato Addicts Anonymous that actually lives here in Washington, same as me, sent me Mariana's piece. There's a reason. This tomato here is like one of my nemesis. I have tried for years now to grow this tomato, and for whatever reason I can't seem to get it to either germinate, or I get it and it gets about so tall and then it dies off. But I have not been able to grow one, and it's just irritating me because I really want to taste this tomato. I have heard that it's won all sorts of taste competitions and so forth, and I want to taste it. And the story behind that is amazing. Apparently, it goes back to World War II. And I want to say that this young girl named Mariana, she something about like, her family got swept up by the Nazis and went to a concentration camp. Now, I might be completely wrong on this, and if I am, correct me in the comments below. And she was able to reunite with them. She was on her way to America, and she got the seeds from her father, and that's what he passed on to her. And then so she brought them over to here to America, and that's why they are called Mariana's Peace. So that's actually just a really cool story. And then I got Maya and Sion's Airdrie Classic. Airdrie? I don't know, but these sound interesting. And then on my wish list, I wished for collard greens, and somebody sent me a whole packet of them. And these are from 22, so, I mean, it doesn't look like this packet's ever even been opened. And they said something about your birds will love it or something. And I thought that was really cool. And look at this pack of marigolds. I mean, that is a huge pack of marigold seeds, because that's my hand right there. It's as big as my hand. And it's French dwarf double mixed colors. And that will be going to feed the birds. I'm going to have marigolds everywhere for them. Not to mention, they're just a really good beneficial flower to have. They draw in pollinators, and they protect tomatoes. Tomatoes love to grow next to them. Well, tomatoes like to grow next to a lot of things. You can plant carrots by tomatoes. They love it. Let's see. Green onions do really well. Basil does great. Parsley. All kinds of things grow really well by tomatoes. And then somebody, because I wished for kale, and so they actually sent me 2 packs of dwarf blue curled, which is great. Birds will love this. This is not my favorite variety to eat, but it doesn't matter because it wasn't for me. This was for the birds. And let's see here. Lisa, perhaps? But we got Floridade tomato, solar flare. What is this one? Oh, bread and salt. Okay, it took me a second there. Green zebra and Italian paste. So those are all very cool. And that's a pretty card too. And then, let's see here. Giant pink Belgium tomato. If it says giant on it, I'm all for that. And if it's pink, I'm even more for that. I like the pink tomato varieties. Dear Lori, thanks for playing the ABC game. Hope. So this was the ABC game over in Lauren's group, Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap. And, okay, so I got some sweet peppers and Hawaiian currant tomatoes. Those are tiny little tomatoes from what I understand. I want to give them a whirl, see how they do. And then a pretty Christmas card. I'm keeping all these Christmas cards that you guys send me, just so you know. I'm hanging them up on my refrigerator. That way, I have to hang them up there, because if I hang them like on the wall, then it will pull the paint off and it looks like hammered hell. So I tape them to the refrigerator, and also the cats can't get them up there. So we got Moon Glow, Tangela, Golden Light, Golden Bell, Olga's Round Golden, Walter's Fancy. Yes, we got Walter's Fancy. I've been wanting that so bad, and for no other reason than my rooster's name is Walter, and he's kind of a shit, but we like him. Got Mini Orange and Small Sweet Orange. These are amazing. And this is from Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Hi, Lori. Hope the harvests are good from these. Oh, I hope they are too. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Oh, I got the hiccups. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Gotta love Burl Lives. Let's see. This is from Heidi Dolan. Thank you for the trade. Hope these all do well for you. have the happiest of holidays. Oh, wow. So we got, what is it? Pole Perfect Purple, Gigi's Glory, Dwarf Sarah's Olala Emerald. What's this one? That one's kind of upside down. And we're flipping. Oh my gosh. Boxer Rebellion. Oh, that's a Tom Wagner variety. That one was on my wish list. That's awesome. And back around this way, we got Desperado. If you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of the Eagles, the band, not the football. I don't care about football. I don't watch it. I don't like it. But so much so that tattoo right there on my wrist is the first stanza of piano music for Desperado. So yeah, I kind of wanted that tomato right there. Crimson Sunset. One Trick Pony. We're going to have some One Trick Pony in the seed library, just so you guys know. Lime Green Salad, great. I have that. So those can probably go into the seed library. The same with Cowboy. Yes, we'll have even more of those varieties in the seed library because I actually have them already in my seed bank. So I don't need that many. So I will pass those on so you guys can grow them. And this is from Marcy Elwood. Another cute little Christmas card. Look at this. This is the cutest thing ever. Mammoth sunflower seeds. Look at that. I have never seen that. I don't know what, that is just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I just love that. And let's see. Here is another card. I just left everything in the cards as they came. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, there were a couple of things here. All right, these are from Leanne. These were a donation for our seed library. So we have Orange Hat, Sun Gold Select 2. I was going to say Gronin. Okay, so another Orange Hat and another Sun Gold Select 2. Thank you, Leanne. These are going to be great. We will use those for sure. And this was from Lowry Harrison. Is that pronounced Lowry? I don't know. Lowry? I don't know. So tell me. And Church. And there is a story about why I want to grow these. And the reason is that one of our good friends that passed away in 2018, his name was Bill Church. So I think he would be tickled pink if he knew I was growing a tomato variety called Church, because he would want one too. I used to start tomatoes for him. And then, let's see. I don't even know who this is from, but I got that same card. I've gotten 2 of these this week, but it just says Happy Planting. What I like is because I can reuse that to protect and send out seeds. And they sent out some stickers, which are cute. And then this little envelope is just, I love it. And inside was Mr. Stripey, Persimmon, and Abe Lincoln. So I've got several Abe Lincoln now, and I believe I've got a couple of Mr. Stripey. So those will be going in to the seed library. And I think I might have Persimmon too. Kellogg's Breakfast. That, I don't even know how that got into the box. This is mine, actually. That doesn't belong in there, but that is one of my okra varieties that I grow. And then, this is a hybrid. But I wanted to try it. I tried it one other time. I found a starter plant for it. And that was the year just before we moved to Kelso, when we still lived up at Silver Lake. And the manager up there, she was an unholy mess. But they decided that they wanted to take a dislike to Bob and I. And those, I don't even know what else to call them. They were just piss poor excuses of human beings. Sprayed most of my garden stuff with Roundup. I had a mini rose garden. Bob had bought me mini roses for several years, and they were beautiful. I put them in great big, like 20, 30 gallon pots, and they were beautiful. And that heinous person sprayed them with Roundup and killed them. And I'm lucky she didn't get my pink lemonade blueberries or my Concord grapes. And I'm sure if she could have managed to do it, she would have. But the roses were in an area where I couldn't physically put eyes on them. And so she killed them. She ripped us off a lot of money. They made us feel bad because they said they didn't have much money. So my husband put her husband to work. And they ripped us off a lot of stuff. But anyway, I don't know how I got off. Oh, that's the year that I had these. I had a starter plant for this. And I was trying to grow it out. And she had one of her little buddies come by and they broke it right off. The main stem just broke it. So, yeah, I never got to try it. Got some more spoon. These are going to go into the seed library because I actually have a lot of those. And I don't know. I've never heard of these. So I'm not sure exactly what they are. I'm going to have to do some Google searching for those. I don't know what they are. And then, last but never least, I got some more poppies for down in the pit. It's going to be a while before we go down in that pit and spread seeds, though, I'm telling you, because it's a lake. It really filled up. I can sit up here, well, my windows, but yeah, it's a lake. There's a rock crusher machine down there, and the water is to that. Bob took a little video for me, and it's here on YouTube. And I just posted it a little bit ago. It's just like a couple minutes, not even 2-minute video. But it shows our pond out there. And we do in the spring, like early spring and so forth, we do get frogs. So there's like tadpoles and stuff down there, in there. And you'll hear them croaking and stuff. And then they leave as that dries up. They're gone. But every winter that fills up. But it's also filling up back up against toward our bank where our drop off is too, which I've never seen it do that. But I have to be honest in saying I never really paid attention to it. And the only reason why we're paying attention to it now is because we have to go out with the birds. So we know what's going on out there. Birds are doing good. They are keeping dry for the most part, I think. I wish we could get those guineas to go into the coop with the chickens at night, but they won't. They are really imprinted on the turkeys, and the turkeys are just too damn big. They can't fit through the little door, and we could pick them up and put them in there, but they wouldn't be happy, and then they try to get out, and they wouldn't be able to get out, and I'm afraid that it would just be a big mess, because then they would eat chicken eggs, and it just wouldn't be pretty. So they prefer being out on the bench all night in the weather when it's cold. They've gone right through 20-some degree weather just fine. And so they go and perch up on the back of the bench. So you have turkey, guinea, turkey. So it's like a sandwich almost. It's kind of funny. But the turkeys and the guineas are so imprinted with each other, there's no way we could ever separate them. They would just not separate. And let's see here. The cats want to keep going out. They just keep wanting to go outside, and we're not letting them. It's pretty dang soggy. They don't need to be out there. And Rose goes out, and she likes to come in and then shake her nasty, wet self all over me. And then what else do we have going on here? Oh, yeah. Bob got an interesting job today at an adult bookstore. He gets to fix a tanning bed. I told him, you are not going to trade your labor for merchandise. That isn't going to happen. Not interested. Yeah, he works in some pretty interesting places. Anyhow, that's what's been going on. And so stay tuned for my next What's in My Personal Seed Bank video. That'll come up day after tomorrow. So make sure to smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And with that, stay tuned.